were a child, I bet you didn't dream of one day growing up and having a family that yelled at each other every day. Yelling might be the worst form of communication that has ever existed. Nobody wants to have a home where everyone yells, and when you do, it's easy to feel hopeless. The thing about yelling is that it stresses out both parties. It stresses out the person yelling and the person being yelled at. So how can we create scream-free homes? How can we create homes where we speak respectfully to our kids, and in turn they speak respectfully to us? How can we create homes where we listen to each other and we communicate without creating stress through screaming? Here are 3 tips towards creating a scream-free home. First, you can draw clear boundaries. Sit down with your kids and agree together that no one wants to live in a house where everyone screams. Communicate to them that kids and adults should not be allowed to scream in the home. Second, give your home the freedom to call a penalty. What would the game of football look like without referees? It would be chaos. Well, chaos is a good word to describe our homes when everyone is screaming at each other. Once everyone agrees together that screaming is a penalty in your home, then everyone should be able to throw a flag. It is okay for everyone in the home to be able to respectfully say, "You're screaming at me," and we agreed together that we would not do that. Finally, call timeouts. With all this talk of boundaries, referees, penalties, and timeouts, this sounds more like a video about sports rather than parenting. But being able to call a timeout is a key to creating scream-free homes. No one is perfect, we all get angry. The solution is to give yourself some time and space to calm down. The key to calling a good timeout is to letting each family member know that we can return to the conversation once we've calmed down. Here's a great example of how to call a timeout. Say something like, "I'm committed to having a scream-free home, but right now I'm angry. I'm calling a timeout. I'll be back in 10 minutes to continue the conversation." Once the other person agrees to return to the conversation with you in 10 minutes, you then have a chance to get control of your emotions and speak without screaming. For many families, having a scream-free home feels like an impossible dream. But if you draw clear boundaries, give everyone the right to call a penalty, and use timeouts effectively, then that dream can come true.